Okay, so we're gonna be playing Paralive today. I've already played a bit of it, but I'm gonna start a new game anyway. I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna hit some tutorial because no one's played it. But hopefully it's a good game. So we're screen's darkening. Okay. I'm hoping this game does bring out some new things that Sim 4 kind of felt like it's missing. Like, maybe a bit some like cars we can use. And hopefully there's like a better editing or not. I'm not going to focus too much on editing actually in this video. I'm going to do that on a different video. Right now, I'm probably going to just pick one of the families if we can. Well, we can because I said we played this game, but it doesn't mean different. The tutorial is pretty simple, so it's not like hard, but it is really cool how the start of the game is a train. It's really cool how it starts off as a train. And you can okay, I like how it teaches you how to move things, unlike the Sims 4 that just pops you into a world and just goes, here! I've done the Sims 4 tutorial, it's just not really fun. Okay, so it took me a while to realize, but I actually missed the character. So the character over there with like the phone, you can actually play as him, but I completely did not hit him. So right now I'm going to select the household instead of create one. But yeah. So that's like the friend family. We have another family. But yeah. So the white lines are the ones you can choose. Basically you can choose anyone in that cart except the conductor. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so that one basically reads that it's the Preston Sponsmont perfect family, or at least they seem to be. Peeking behind the white picket fence is a rotten of the reveals the Paula's rigidity, Jared's struggle with his work-life balance, and Zoe trying her best to figure out herself and alongside her baby brother, Adrian. Okay. Okay, so that's the sister, I'm guessing. Guessing the boy in the back is her baby brother. Extremely adorable, by the way. Okay, we hear father and son here. All great towns need a great place to eat, and Sebastian is here to deliver. Alongside his son Ellie, Sebastian's goal as the new chef in town is to open a fantastic restaurant for the residents. He is often seen outdoors picking vegetables for his recipes, testing or hiking with his son. However, getting to know Sebastian may reveal hidden, unexpected secrets. Like what? What happened to your wife? Or okay. Thinking of these two, their hair is really nice. See when I talk think I can't tell what her tattoo is, but Frank Lawrence and Freya have been happily together for 30 years. Hold up. Oh, years they've. Hold up. Okay. They've been together through thick and thin, supporting each other and holding hands through the best and worst times. Both now retired Florence can focus on her garden, and Freya can relax and listen to her favorite vinyl records. Every morning, they enjoy reminiscing about the good old times, I'm guessing. I wasn't really going to pick them. I didn't really care too much about the design. Really cool design, but not really. So this is celebrating something you absolutely want to invite Becca, Blanca, and Monaco. You're not only the life of the party, they are the party. However, life has the way of reminding us all of a simple fact. We have to grow up at some point. Will these three friends be able to handle ups and downs of careers, bills, and maybe even family life? Or all the continuing to uphold their status as party legends? No. Not in my house. No. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test their bonds of friendship. Yeah. Okay. Samantha has worked her way into the absolute top. She prides herself on engaging in employees, though the team building activities and curating a positive workplace environment. So when her greatest rival, Julian, which is the man in the white shirt on the phone in the back of the train near the conductor, threatens all of her accomplishments as well as those of her team, she simply must take action. If Cosma had a name, it would be Leon Reed. He knows exactly how to charm and skemoozle his way into getting what he wants. Is essentially his greatest quality, but maybe even his greatest flaw. So he's a charming schemer or skemoozler. Kyra, is not only artistically brilliant, but also loves and shares her gifts with her community, prioritizing in values such as love, acceptance, equality, and sustainability. Through her art and music, she promotes her visual freedom and expressions. Her main goal is to fight what's right and uplift the positive voices of the community. So she's a hippie. Got a hippie? Oh, we got opposites attract, I see. Okay. He's clearly asleep on her, and she seems just happy. But his piercings remind me of like vampire teeth, and she kind of no. They remind me of the golden retriever girlfriend and the black cat boyfriend. Okay, I had something else to say that they remind me of, but no, we're not gonna go on that level. We're not gonna. But seriously, Selena loves cupcakes, romance movies, and following King through the fields in her best sundress. King loves spicy chicken wings, restoring his old motorcycle, and moshing at heavy metal concerts together. Well, it turns out that cute pink dresses look great in mosh pits, as does black icing on cupcakes. So what more can these two opposites learn on each other? First off, what is moshing? What is moshing? Seriously, like, what is that? Is it like attending a rock concert? But he's dancing, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's go to this person. The Bernard's house. Kim loves all things cozy and comforting. He enjoys the simple things, life, rainy days, and black coffee, and good books. Who doesn't? He spends his time escaping into stories as the trials of day-to-day life are little overwhelming for him. At times, maybe he'd be someone he'd share his stories with. First off, me and him can be friends. I love books. I adore books. That's actually what my comment when the other two was something about a book, but I decided not to. Let's see what she's doing. Nassau household. Anisia is quite well known in the town, thanks to her job at the coffee shop. She knows everyone by name and manages to brighten everybody's day. During her time off, fellow townships can hear her playing her guitar. Now that so many new folk are moving in, there will be tell her how to be. She be basically torn or upset for what happened. I'm going to choose this person, and we're actually going to quit the video today right after I see their outfits and their personality traits. So, okay, so that's the category you can pick. And I kind of like and hate this from what I remember. Because the one thing I did like about the Sims 4 is they did have more categories. And that's one thing I do wish they had here. But because it's early access, I'm not going to say anything. Okay, so we have like the little chart of their ages, their names, their genders. Okay. Oh, and then we can choose like advanced personalities. So like whether they have children or not, whether they can. You can pretty much read the screen. What makes them jealous in the relationship. That's pretty cool. I'm not really going to touch this. I would, but I don't really feel like touching it. I don't. Maybe in a different playthrough I would touch it, but for right now, I don't really want to. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so now while we're at this point, we have our other friend, who is Rebecca Wolf. Oh. Okay, I cannot tell what her tattoo is at all. I really can't. I don't know if that's like a stick with some smoke on it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so this is what she looked like she was teen. I want to know if I can play them as a teen like you can do in Sims 4 or not. So apparently no, you cannot do that. I don't want to do that, but I want to check if I can play if any of the other characters are teens real quick. Okay. So I'm just going to get out of this real quick and see if any of the other characters are teens or do you all start as an adult. And the first one I'm going to choose is her to see if she's a teen, or is it just they're all starting young adults? Okay, so they all start as young adults. Okay, that's quite interesting. Ooh. So I'm going to go back to my wolf family. And we're going to hit it there. Okay, so now they're back to being young adults. So, we looked at her, putting her back. Yeah, putting her back. Oh, I put her to adult instead of... Okay. Actually, no, I'm going to keep her to adult. Their hat choices are pretty good. Yes, I know I said I'm just going to be looking at their character design, but I want to know if there's like a better hat option, and currently I like the hat option. So no. While I'm being distracted from actually looking at her clothes option, let's look at their monocle and check it out. So I can see I have 1 point left, so I'm just going to put that there. Okay, that's serious. Good at taking care of others, and food. Okay, what's going to do a random lifestyle? Let's hope we don't get early bird or vegetarian, mostly because I don't want to figure out where they're vegetarian, tell their meal's vegetarian or not. So she's energetic, good at making friends, and she's an artist. So of course I'm going to put some in her mind area. And definitely, since she's an artist, she should have some in her creative. Yeah, let me just even that out for a second. Okay, now let's put some more points into her creativity. What am I doing? Oh yeah, creativity. Okay, putting some more points in her creativity. And while I'm doing that, let's go random. Okay, that was my random meter. I just randomly hit it. I got a random meter. Okay, so all of hers is kind of like playing out. So I'm going to actually do it. But she is gloomy, good at being alone, and a music lover. So yeah, I feel like people who like music like dancing. And they do say like this music helps you mentally, like classic. So I'm going to increase her physical and mental area. But now that that's done, I'm going to basically sign. Okay, So, hold up. I just realized before I leave that there's some things different. Yeah, so I did a really quick thing with the thing changing a few people to vegan. I said I might as well learn how to do it just in case I got a random role and one of the characters are vegan. But basically, she's energetic, good with friends, art, and she's a no sleeping habit. Yeah, maybe no vegan. No vegan. Yeah. What if you art? That was pretty cool. Yeah. Let you see how quickly I changed my mind with them being vegan or not. Yeah. So we just trust him, and that's one thing I like about this game is you can actually click on multiple people than just on that one area. And the talking is so much easier to understand in this game. Okay? Like, Sim 4 is pretty better, but what I mean by it's easier to understand the talking in this game versus Inzoi. Because Inzoi was confusing. I still don't understand how it works. I'm like, this makes no sense. I like how it shows you, like, their, like, friendship increasing, too, because that's so much more realistic. One thing I hope that Paralive does is that they do give us, like, werewolves, vampires, new worlds would be nice. But, as I said, this is a new game, it came out recently. So, pick a storyteller. So, she's more of the one I pick usually because she's more natural and normal. And her stories are more like books. Like, you pick a chapter, that's a get. He's a storyteller that's like brings more challenge in your poor folks' lives. And then he is like a free spirit. Basically, if you want like a lot more free play, I am going to pick her because I find it interesting that we get storytellers. So it's not just like, oh, we can play randomly. No, you get like a unique story for your POW. I am not playing POW currently. For your paralive. For your pair. You get a unique story for your pair. Yeah. But now we're pretty much done with the customizing. And this is like a little scene to show you the pretty much really cute town. If you haven't noticed, my game sound is off, so you don't get music playing and my voice, because that's really annoying when that happens, and sometimes my computer just glitches and it overlaps. So yeah. But now that this is here, I'm going to sign off. The moon is setting. Good day and have a wonderful day. Whew, right after I finish watching this. Paradise.